On the same day David Bowie and John Lennon collaborated to create Fame, they also recorded this reworking of Lennon's song, a Beatles' late-era track. Across the Universe is one of Lennon's most mystical offerings, and apparently one of Bowie's favorites. Lennon, however, was never very pleased with the original recording, so he was happy to try again. The original was a psychedelic number. This version is in the blue-eyed soul style of Young Americans.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing and caressing me.
The singer's stance here is completely passive. He is trying to shut off his individual will, letting the words and emotions come freely into his mind in the order that they choose. It is a very Buddhist stance, and in the original record, Lennon adds the mantra Jai Guru Deva Om for good measure. His singing is appropriately soft and cosmic, like waves washing to the shore. Bowie changes it completely. His singing is expressive. He dispenses with the mantra. He changes the lyrics of one line and inserts the unpassive word widely. And he basically introduces individuality back into the song. The music, too, is not the psychedelic fluff of the original, but much funkier.
Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world.
In Lennon's version, this is an expression of complete passivity. He is in a state of nirvana, of complete bliss, and nothing that happens will be able to shake his world and destroy it. But Bowie isn't about nirvana. His whole lifestyle revolves around changes, so in order to bring everything to a halt, he must be active about it. Again, his voice is assertive, forcing himself into this stance. This is another change he chooses to undergo, a change into a state where nothing changes.
There's a broken light which dance before me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Force me under like a restless wind inside the letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe.
The singer now opens up to the entire universe, letting it wash through him. This is a complete loss of individuality, the collapse of all boundaries between self and not self, a total immersion in the cosmos. It brings to mind Timothy Leary's book The Psychedelic Experience, which is based on the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and describes similar experiences and visions. The final verse is more of the same.
Sounds of laughter, shades of life are ringing through my open ears, inciting and inviting me. Limitless, undying love, which shines around me like a million suns. It calls me on and on across the universe.
Very psychedelic and mystical, indeed. But what does it have to do with Bowie's soul period? Well, soul is also about giving up your egocentricity, about realizing that you are part of something bigger. The entire Young Americans album is about Bowie coming down from his individualistic Superman trip and trying to be part of a community. In interviews at the time, he expressed weariness with the game of shifting identities and believed that he has found happiness in being himself, that is, a human among humans. Being in this state of mind, it is also easy to open up to the universe and want to become part of it. But, as mentioned, In Bowie's case, it does not entail just being passive, but rather actively becoming someone who can be passive. And it seems that Lennon, at that time, was also in this state of mind, because he joins Bowie in this part, and the two start to hammer away, shouting about how they are going to achieve mystical unity. It's not bad as a rock soul number, but from a mystical point of view, it sounds like failure. It sounds like they are trying to convince themselves that nothing's gonna change their world. But no, it isn't true.
Nothing's gonna change it. Nothing's gonna change it.